Hello. I wanna try to tell you how to, or teach you how to tank in Blood Tank. So it's really easy, but you need to be patient. Okay. This is my talents. It's a standard build for me. I don't have problems with this build. One thing to say is I use increased range of Icy Touch because I like this just for that, and the killing machine because this secure a crit, and with a crit I do a lot of more threat. So one basic thing, one thing you need to know is you need to have always one blood rune off of cooldown. So in the pool, okay, we are doing a pool timer now. You need to have like something like this. Okay, use your blood boil to have this buff, blood barrier, 5% less damage, and in zero, when this buff is zero, you need to use blood boil again. So you always have one blood rune off cooldown, and have always your blood blade barrier active. You know. Um, this is one thing you need to handle because 5% less damage is a really good um, defensive if you want to take like that. Another thing to say is you like a blood decay tank. You don't want to use too much death strike. You only use death strike when you lose HP. So right now I have I receive damage and I need to use Death Strike. That's all. If you don't receive damage, you don't use Death Strike. Or maybe only once, not two times, you know? Because tanking like a DK, it's just be patient and always have your blood barrel. Try to, if you have threat problems or if you see one DPS climp, you need to spam Icy Touch. If you need to taunt and I don't know, Silk is tanking right here, and you need to taunt. Okay, you can taunt. If your taunt fail, don't panic. Only use your death grip and spam Icy Touch like crazy. That's all. You don't need to wait 8 seconds or 6 seconds for another dark command. You can always use your death grip like a second down. Take that in mind. You know, easy. Easy concept for blood decay. This is for um, magic damage, incoming magic damage. Um, Vampiric Blood. Vampiric Blood, I use it for more for magic damage too. So I never use both at the same time. If I want to use another thing with anti-magic shield, I usually use Mark of Blood. Okay, I I use Vampiric Blood um, when anti-magic shield is off. It's on cooldown, okay, always on cooldown. I never use both at the same time. Icebound Fortitude, it's another big cooldown for magic, okay. It's good for physical too, so this is really your only physical uh, cooldown because the rest of your cooldowns are magical um, cooldowns. The HP is only good for magical. I mean, you can use some physical because increase your healing receipt too, but the HP it's considered like for more for magical damage, not too much for um, physical damage. If you don't have nothing, I mean, if your Icebound Fortitude, it's on cooldown, and you need another cooldown for physical, obviously you need to use your Vampiric Blood. You're not gonna use your your anti-magic shield, no? Unholy Frenzy for your main DPS, physical DPS. If you don't have any physical DPS, trying to use on the on the tank, on you or on Silk, the guy who is not receiving damage, because if you don't use that, you are just wasting a CD. If you want to take this, um, Army of Death, it's another cooldown if you want. If you have nothing all is in CD, you can use always your Army of the Dead like a CD, because take your dodge, your parry, and you take like I don't know, 50, 60 more less damage. Here in ICC, it's less dodge, but it's like a CD if you want to take it like that. Um, Again, always be patient. Try to spawn just icy touch. If you want a lot of threat, you need to use your empower rune of weapons or spam more icy touch. But be a DK tank is more a patience. Be patient. Don't worry too much about your damage, about about other things. You always need to be you always need to take care about your only your HP, only your cooldowns, your rune of blood, your blood rune. Always about your blade barrier. You don't want to waste that 5%. Um, I am not saying okay, just hit No, you can use your abilities, but when you don't receive damage, you need to have this. Okay, one rune of each ready for use. Death Strike ready for use. Room Tap ready for use. Vampiric Blood, in AoE, in with ads, with a lot of ads, your only good abilities Death and Decay, Icy Touch, Plague Strike, Pestilence, and Good Luck. Try to taunt. Um, Taunt Icy Touch, taunt Icy Touch, taunt Icy Touch. You don't have too much uh, AoE threat generation. The DK shine in only one boss, one by one, because it's more easy. It's really more easy. Um, I usually uh, use this like a panic button, like the raise dead and dead pack, but it's like weird. I don't use it too much, but I know I can. Okay, and that's it. I don't think it's any anything more to say. Just always have your frost presence, obviously, and your blade barrier always active. You need to know the damage incoming. If the damage is magical, anti-magic shield. That's all, or vampiric blood. It's really easy. It's not that hard. You only need to focus on the boss. You need to focus on the damage incoming. If you are gonna receive a ton of damage, use a defensive. Depends on the on the incoming damage, and handle your buff. Handle your buff. Handle your HP. If you see your HP going down, Death Strike, rune tab, you have self heal. You have a lot of self healing. Um, so it's not hard to heal you. You know, if you take care about that. I think that's it. I don't need to say something. If you have a question, just tell me. I am gonna try to ask you. But you know, oh, another thing. I don't know if you use it, but you need to use Rune Strike because you don't use too much. You you never. I mean, you can, but you don't use too much that code. You always use Rune Strike for generate more threat, and take care of with that because you always need room power for Icebound and Anti-Magic Shield. So that's why I say if you cannot use Anti-Magic Shield, always have in mind you can use Vampiric Blood. But um, it's not a big problem. You are gonna have always runic power for your abilities. I never have the problem of oh okay I need to use a defensive and I don't have runic power. No, I always have it. Don't worry about that. But it's a possibility. It's just a possibility to have it. Take that in mind. And that's it. Always your blood tap. Use it if you need a panic button, you know, blood tap, run tap, blood tap, vampiric blood. If you want to use a macro for that, do it, you know. And that's all. That's all.